Alright. Recording is on. And welcome back to PDX by Night. This is going to be the start of our session 31. So, I'll do a quick recap of session 30. And we will be on our way.
No introductions?
Oh yes, we should do introductions.
Should we?
People who don't know us by now. Yeah, I'm just teasing. No, we definitely should do introductions. So folks know who these faces are. Because apparently we picked I think couple new folks going to be watching our stuff, so.
A few.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Cilantro.
Yeah.
We while we enjoy Guinness is not sponsoring.
Oh, I would give my left leg.
Guinness is unfortunately not sponsoring our show. So.
No one's been in contact, but
this is our desperate plea. Guinness, please sponsor us.
But if they feel so inclined. So, all right. So we'll start with...
I'm Milo. I'm playing Milo the Gangrel.
So simple.
Yeah.
There
As Zarin, problem, needs help. No, Nosferatu, that one. Yeah.
I'm Avery. I play Kirkwood, the wonderful alien baby, and I also moonlight as Vaughn, the elder Camarilla adventurer.
And I am Third Life Crisis, and I am everybody else. I am your storyteller for this evening and several evenings.
At least once a week, man.
At least once a week.
Many evenings, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun. It's so much fun.
We're chaos. You love us.
Oh, I do. You guys make the story. No question. So... quick summary of session 30, titled Me Thoughts That I Had Broken from the Tower. Why you gotta every time I read the title, you feel personally attacked.
Yeah. What Avery said.
Okay. Thursday night had arrived.
What?
Kirkwood kicked off a thorough analysis of the code acquired from the dark web contact, while also continuing to have a conversation with Nat about their new life they had stepped into. Nat had delivered a letter from Zarin, and Kirkwood spent a decent portion of time considering opening it. We'll find out if that actually happens. Zarin and Milo returned from Seattle, Milo contemplating the information they learned from the visit, Zarin recovering from a drunken bout of family fun. In the midst of establishing their next move, an old family member of the Roanworths dropped by. Besides visiting some destruction upon the Cobb House, Vaughn informed the coterie that the Camarilla of Beaverton were poised to call upon favors to Malcolm, their sire, in an effort to retake the city. They put up an offer for the coterie to consider, that Vaughn make maneuvers to discredit, dethrone Marius, the current Ventrue Prince of Beaverton, and potentially place them within the position themselves. As Vaughn and Zarin traded blows and information, Milo and Roy checked on the meat to be used in their trap for the Bigfoot, and had a run-in with a bedraggled Natasha, who had been on the run hiding from both SI and Lupines for several nights. Milo also had an encounter with Tibbs, who is presumed to be the famulus of Anna in Seattle. Tibbs sought conversation with Bandit for extending the snack empire in PDX. She also had a brief chat with the woman associated with Tibbs, as well as receiving in a package for Bandit that contained items for both Milo and a letter for Baroness Felicity. The correspondence claimed to be from Baron Merrick, who currently resides over the southern side of Seattle, and Milo met with the Baroness to deliver the letter and update them on what they understood to be going on. Milo also texted Gary Feinberg, using Nat's phone, to set up a meeting in order to investigate his friends, Ridley and Scott, further on the goings on of the Material Realities Material Realities VR headset. The session ended with Ed informing both Zarin and Milo that Jinx was dead. The news claiming it to be a home invasion gone deadly, and that their house was tossed as though something was being searched for, and Ed feels was ultimately found. Zarin went to check on the loose connection and found a safe opened, but nothing inside the internet cafe that would be evidence of what the Sabbat were after. Until next session, of which we are now on. Okay. So you had wrapped up the phone call. Vaughn had just left or was in process of leaving to go get some food.
Vaughn had already left to go feed. Zarin has just gotten off the phone with his sire, I believe.
Milo just got done texting Gary.
Yep.
And then returning Nat's phone as if I hadn't done anything wrong at all.
Of course. Yeah.
So
Nat got a good lesson in how siblings operate.
Yeah.
I'm taking this.
Yeah, I'm taking
this.
this.
Fucking mine now.
Yeah,
well,
this
okay,
is mine.
I was trying to be stealthy at first, and when she noticed, I was like, no, I'm taking this.
Pretty much.
Just walked off with it.
Yeah, siblings.
Uh-huh.
Total sibling thing.
This is fucking mine now.
A total sibling move.
Sometimes you just gotta take the car, it's fine. What?
That's fine.
Hey, it's not my fault the keys were on the counter.
So I have to. I need to figure out.
The euphemism works.
There.
Why'd you leave the keys up on the table?
You wanted to.
You wanted to.
Mint. Perfect.
Yeah.
I try.
I need to figure out when we're hunting Bigfoot so I can plan the thing and abduct. Talk to Gary.
Cool. Let's work that out. But let's start while you guys are thinking and potentially going where you want with that. Let's circle back around to Kirkwood real quick. So you're doing your deep dive, analyzing, running your forensic programs against the code. And it's going to take some time, but it's looking pretty optimistic about cracking something open. Natalie shared with you what she could regarding the review of the code as well, and where that left off was you had asked for some alone time, and you were in your office, your haven, considering everything, considering the situation, and the letter is still there. So what would you like to do?
I think that Kirkwood's first move would. Be to just sort of sit back in the chair while everything's running and just sort of silently take stock of everything going on.
Okay.
Before reaching over and grabbing the letter and just sort of staring at the envelope for about 15 minutes.
Did you put just a K on the front of the letter, or did you mark it with anything, or is it just a blank envelope?
Just blank envelope.
Blank envelope. Okay.
Kirkwood will kind of hold it up to the light and see if there's any sort of shadow under the glue strip. So just making sure that Zarin didn't send him an anthrax letter.
You don't see anything of that nature.
Checking their paranoia at the glue strip then. They will Kirkwood just sort of grabs a letter opener and runs it across and probably stares at it now open for about another 15 minutes.
Okay.
Sort of takes a deep breath.
You have it, Andy.
And
a letter? Yeah.
kind of looks over to the mirror and like looks at himself in the mirror and watches the version of themselves in the mirror just say, "If you don't open it now, you're never gonna do it."
Gotcha.
And he just sort of nods in agreement with his self in the mirror and reaches in and pulls the letter out and begins to read through it. But Kirkwood's the kind of person that as they read, their lips like mouth the words along.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, as you're reading the letter, I'll have Az
Oh, yeah.
read off what the letter says.
So it starts with, King, it's come to my attention that I owe you an apology. We may have overreacted to the situation. After you left, she told me what happened and what you did. I appreciate you making sure she was removed from the situation. That she was safe. I'm having to bring this to you based on what you asked me. We're trusting you with our safety for the time being. We've proven your liability even if we haven't. Honestly, we prefer to talk about this in person, but given the circumstances. So, without breaking our leader's rules, I'd like to explain. You're right, we did treat you like a child, while at the same time expected you to understand everything about our world. Which, they're right, that's an unfair standard that I was held to, and putting on anyone else is, as it was eloquently put, idiotic. I'm used to an existence that offers no leniency. But that was then, and these nights I no longer deemed to be who I was. You're right, we aren't good, and will likely end as you said. That being said, you are one of us now. As of only several nights ago, I don't want to see anything happen to you, but we haven't done everything we can to help. This is all new to you, and the only way to know how this existence works is to have those of us who are accustomed to it answer your questions. We'd like to try having the conversation again, with the understanding neither of us knows the other well. Some subjects are difficult for us, but we'll do our best. I promise to answer the questions you have honestly. I swear on our family we'll be on our best behaviour. Just think about it, let me know. Z. And there's an after note that says, she's been looking forward to this puzzle, so have fun. We'll be back to pick it up later.
Kirkwood just sort of stares at the letter for a minute. Looks back at himself in the mirror. You know, he really is kind of pitiful. The version of him in the mirror says, I mean, it's kind of like you just put one of those Oliver Twist kids in just the worst possible situation. And Kirkwood nods. I mean, I get that, though. You know, like... You know, sometimes it just sucks for a while. And the version of himself in the mirror nods. Yeah, I mean... That is sort of the crux of the issue, huh? Is do we become shitty people because of shitty circumstances, or... Is there a hope of redemption for people like us? Kirkwood just sort of cocks a brow. I don't know, I blew a lady up for like $250,000 the other day, so I'm probably not the guy to ask. And the version of himself in the mirror nods. That was so fucked up. Did you see her arm fly out of that parking garage? Because I did. Kirk was like, I don't want to talk about it. You know what? This has been fun, but you just need to go back to where you came from, okay? And then it just returns to him looking at himself in the mirror. Didn't think that would work. Nice. Kirkwood will sort of get up and sort of move to the office doors. Hey, Nat. Do you want to check out my lab? It's pretty cool.
Natalie is she turns and your lab, yeah, absolutely, yes, please.
Yeah, I have a CSI lab downstairs.
She's right there, and she is ready to follow you wherever it is.
And Kirkwood will take her down to the basement and show her the lab.
Okay. Gonna do a quick roll for her. Okay. She contains her excitement. She is very. She barely contains her excitement. She is very, very interested in what you have in here, but she's also taking cues learned from earlier. She's respecting your space and not like immediately launching into anything or poking anything or touching anything. And she's looking, and she comments.
Hey,
oh, go ahead.
Check out the microscope real quick. Tell me. I mean, are you familiar with phlebotomy and stuff?
I have some familiarity with it. Yes.
Okay. Milo brought me this sample. And I think you should take a look. Maybe you could see some. I mean, I checked it out pretty thoroughly, and I've done a few days investigation on it. But maybe you could pick something up that I didn't.
Okay. Is this the sample that Milo
vomited up?
Yeah, this is the ectoplasm that Milo provided for Kirkwood.
That's one way to put it. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, give me just a second. Make a roll for them.
The ectoplasm that Milo manufactured in their stomach.
When she barfed herself out of existence, yes.
Barfing oneself out of existence is quite the...
I'm magic, shut up.
Yeah, you are.
You are magic.
You're the only one that hasn't killed Saren yet, so...
very magical barf, to be fair.
You did leave him that voicemail, but he didn't listen to it.
Yeah, he deleted it.
He did.
It's rude.
He's rude. You were there. He found you. He figured that's what the voicemail was about.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
You shut up and
Natalie takes a look through the microscope.
You to show
I know,
up.
she doesn't know that.
So she's looking through this, and it goes...
Pretty sure you told her to shut up.
Interesting. The way this is acting upon the cells, it's. Have you seen some of? This is interesting. It's almost as like there's some. How could I put this? And she mentions about how she's familiar with some. She doesn't mention them by name, but she mentions them. She mentions some individuals that she knows that work to concoct different things together. She says how this looks reminiscent of what I've seen them able to do.
Yeah, it's weird. There's so few fluorophobic substances out there. And the fact that it's so fluorophobic to the point that it seems to refract light in a way that sort of makes the subjected cells transparent is really interesting.
Where?
Oh, that's Milo's puke.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I believe Natalie was there.
Right, she wasn't.
Zaren,
that's right.
Told...
My bad. Natalie was
Why
not
would
there.
you tell
Zaren tells Nat everything. It's a problem.
up.
She asked what I did that night.
That's embarrassing.
Milo's puke. Yep, because she was not there. So she goes.
It's rude.
She asked what happened, if we were okay. I was trying to make her feel better.
Through the microscope, and with what she rolled, it's sufficient enough that she can see some sort of rude. She can see some sort of reaction and what's happening, and perhaps
she's your sister now.
She actually you know what? I'm gonna have her do something. Hold on just a moment.
No.
Yep. Okay.
God damn it, Nat.
You see her focus.
This would have been before the.
I know.
You see her focus through the microscope, and she cringes for a moment. It's like she reaches up, grabs the back of her neck, and just kind of acts like there's like a little sharp kind of neck pain that goes through real briefly. So it's just kind of like that. But she looks through it, and then she comes back and she goes, there's definitely something, and you might have seen this already, but there's a component to this that appears to be taken from an ethereal source.
Yeah, I kind of picked up on that. I did some research comparisons to ectoplasm that has been put out on some of the deeper web forums, and there are definitely some very strong comparisons. I have a working theory on this particular creature, but I'm not sure that I'm ready to voice it yet.
Okay.
But I mean, since it's just us, I feel like I could bounce it off you, and you'll probably understand.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So, as we understand the ethereal, not being sure if it's dimensional or, in fact, just sort of state of being, my working theory is that this is a dimensional issue, and this sort of biochemical reaction is a result of the extra-dimensional reacting with coming in contact to something of our dimension. And based on how Milo came in contact with this ectoplasm, I'm thinking that the people that are out here trying to get us they're recruiting across dimensions. They're working with the evil aliens. And I think if we start analyzing that relationship, once we get to the bottom, obviously, of, these files that we paid $750,000 for, I feel like once we start analyzing that relationship between these people and the extra dimensional creatures that they're working with, I think we might be able to start dissolving motive a little bit easier. By analyzing who they decide to ally with, we can thus determine their motives, you know?
Yeah. I think...
Like, you know how the CIA trained the Taliban to get rid of the Russians in the Middle East?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that tells you a lot about America's relationship with the Taliban, right? So I feel like if we can figure out who reached out to who first, we can really figure out motive a lot better here.
Nat nods and goes, I definitely think you're onto something. I'm not sure. Alien portion of it seems, well, it's definitely alien to where we currently exist, but you think that... I mean, if there's a relationship that they're building, or perhaps if they're utilizing from different dimensions, that just doesn't
It's startling implications, for sure.
Yeah.
It definitely elevates the skill and determination of our adversaries in a very different light.
Well, thank you for sharing that.
To use my previous metaphor, you realize you're not dealing with the Taliban anymore, you're dealing with the KGB. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I wish Bobby was here. He always had a way of dealing with stuff like this.
Yeah. I miss a lot of people that aren't around anymore either.
Yeah. Now, that's kind of the way of it, right?
Unfortunately.
I don't mean to pry, but, do you go to church ever?
Oh. I haven't been years. I went briefly with my mom when I was younger. When I was a kid, but I think I stopped about 12, 13.
I don't really believe in God, but sometimes priests help me deconstruct things in a different way. I'm probably gonna go to confession after Zarin picks you up.
Okay.
But if you ever want to go, Father McMillan down at St. Paul's, he was our chaplain when we were deployed. He's a good guy.
Okay.
And if you ever needed to, deconstruct something through a different set of eyes, I would say he's pretty good at that.
Okay.
And I mean, he's a priest, so he just literally can't tell anybody, even if you tell him you murdered a bunch of people. So
Well,
I had to tell him that I blew a lady up the other day.
Oh. Well, I haven't murdered anyone, so.
I didn't want to. Sorry, that was weird. That was too much information. Because you're not a priest, and you can tell someone.
Don't say anything. I promise.
I know. You could if you wanted to. Anyway, not important. Okay. I heard that you're like me, but not.
I can tell you what I understand. I'm aware that individuals like yourself are more, for lack of a better term, more like the humans we used to be. A little closer to it. Closer connection, as it were.
Oh, no, I meant like that Zarin used some kind of M word. I can't remember.
M word? What did you
Malcontents? No, that wasn't it.
Oh, Malkavian. Oh, you're asking. Oh, okay, gotcha. Malcontents. Oh. Oh, what I am. Okay.
Yeah. Capital A-M.
Malkavian.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was the word that he used. I was definitely eavesdropping on him talking to Milo. Don't tell him I was, please.
Sure. I won't tell him. So, as it was explained to me, I kind of got a crash course in this. There's different groups. They call themselves clans. They congregate under different former creators or originators, I guess, of each of these clans. They all had a...
Your alien donor.
Yes. Yeah, the original alien donor. Started a specific line, a certain line species, I guess you could say. You could classify. Even though we're all of this, who we are, I guess in some way you could see it as maybe the gene manipulation was a little different between the different groups and thus had different effects that came forth. So like, for example, if you took one group and manipulated them a certain way and they developed the ability to stay hidden really well, or a different group grew very charismatic and persuasive and looked nice, or...
Yeah, like how Milo's a feral.
Yeah. Each one of these clans have different abilities and strengths. And as far as I know, throughout a lot of human history, they've either been allies or been at war or fought over this or killed each other over that or got together over this.
There's a specific question I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Do you know anyone else like us?
Like you or me?
I mean, I'm kind of like you, but less.
I wouldn't call yourself less.
You know what I mean. I'm amazing, but that, like... You know what I'm talking about? Like... Obviously, I got made by someone like you.
I see.
And I'm looking for that person. I don't know anyone. Literally, like, I met Benji completely by accident. Like, I bumped into him coming out of a Burger King. And we had a conversation. He saw me take a bite out of a burger, and I think he almost puked.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ, Nat. Okay.
Nat.
All
And
right.
then he introduced me to Zaren's other blue friend. And then his blue friend introduced me to Milo and Zaren, and I've just been kind of clinging to whatever ship has been sailing by, and no offense, because I think Zaren probably takes good care of you. I'm not sure that that's a ship that I'm trying to be on all the time.
As you're talking about this, and as you mention the, hey, can I find out? You see Natalie both taking in what you're saying, but also part of her head is calculating and working on something else. And she goes, I actually know how you can get that answered.
Yeah.
It requires potentially meeting a specific individual or individuals who have a specific skill set, but they can find these things out. It's not an investigatory process as you're thinking of. I'm aware that you have a great deal of skill in finding and tracking people down and finding people connected to them. But this one is a little bit more, shall we say, a little bit more esoteric means.
Is this some cult shit?
It is.
Because I'm down with the cult shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm very down with the cult shit.
Well, not per se cult. It's of an occult nature. So...
Like alchemists?
Kind of. This might find amazing, but there's one clan that I'm also aware of in these nights. They literally can work a form of magic. It's pretty crazy, but it's very useful from what I learned, from what I know.
Alright. Okay. We'll table the magic conversation, but who can I talk to? Do you have a name?
Yeah. She knows of... Well, she knows of a couple names. She's all like... One of them, I know of a couple names, but I'm going to give you one. She goes by Erica. Now, I can talk to some folks, make some calls. It's probably would... It's not going to be cheap. It's also definitely going to involve using a sample of your blood. It's kind of like genealogy.
Oh, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay. Alright. But let me reach out and see if I can perhaps set something up.
Yeah. No, that would be great.
Okay.
Shit. Yeah, no, that's cool. I've never been this close to an answer to that question before, and now I'm really shocked. I don't know what to say.
Well, let's not be too hasty. They might say no, They're under no obligation to do anything, but maybe we could work something out. Maybe do them a favor.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if it's money they're after, like, I've got money.
Okay.
Or if they're into trading favors, pretty good at that.
Okay.
But, yeah. Shit. Do you want to go check out the decryption program?
Sure. Yeah. You guys...
I mean, we definitely have a few hours left, but we could start, looking through the files now.
Okay. And you're going to start that process, and I actually do have something that I will send you. That'll be a little bit more in-depth. But I'm going to tell you right now that your deep dive into that, when you start to run that code through like hex editor, other similar forensic tools, you're discovering that material reality, this has material reality's name all over it. So you're looking at some definitely refined code, and as you're looking through this, you begin to see that there is, to the very best of Kirkwood's understanding, literally what looks like a cult. You're not entirely 100% of their meaning or origin at the moment, but you are definitely seeing occult symbolism, sigils, and glyphs embedded within the programming code.
Interesting.
So you're seeing that crop up. And through the course of this, as you guys are looking through this, that Zarin, you did reach out to Natalie and picked her up
Yeah, I told her.
at a certain point.
Yeah, I told her that was that stage.
Yep. So as you guys are both looking into this,
Left.
Nat notifies you that Zarin is here to pick her up. And she says, I'll keep in touch with you, but it looks like I gotta get going and do some stuff. I think there's something going on.
I've never let anybody stay here this long before. I just thought you should know.
I appreciate you letting me stay. It's very kind of you.
I know you don't drink coffee anymore, but if you ever want to watch me drink coffee, we can do that. I can pick you up. I can drive.
Okay. Actually,
I'm not saying you can't drive. If you can drive, if you want to drive, I mean, that'd be cool too.
I love driving. Actually, I don't mind it at all.
I didn't get my driver's license till I was like 30.
I got it as soon as I could.
I don't know why I said that.
It's okay.
I should walk you to the door.
Okay. Let me grab my stuff. She goes, she grabs a bag, gets...
Oh, I can get that for you.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
Yep, because she never goes anywhere without the Pokemon backpack.
Right.
and her sweater.
Had that thing fucking dry cleaned so many times.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And you escort her to the front, and Zarin, are you there? Or are you...
She walked out on the street and we had to go because we went and did the fucking shenanigans that occurred.
Good. So
oh my god.
You escort her out, and she heads out into the street, and you do see her in a little bit of ways away, get into a vehicle, and take off.
Kirkwood just kind of wistfully like looks at themselves in their reflection of the door. Really? Didn't get your driver's license till you were 30? Come on, dude. Like shuts the door and like gets the chain back on it.
Awesome. Okay. So I will have something that I will send you on what will be the results of your deep dive that you do. But
and I will actually be right back.
Okay, no problem. And coming back around to this. Okay, so you bring Matt back. You have everything
all that
happened.
All of it, all at once, all the time,
all
everywhere.
At once, leave it. Yeah, all at once, all the time.
Holy shit!
And
yeah.
And then you do your calls to Gary, or sorry, not your calls. Your text to Gary, and get that sorted out and get that done with. And this is where you're at right now. So, what is the next thing you guys bring up? Because you're at the Cobb House. Vaughn's left.
Yeah. We had a whole bunch of shit happen after Vaughn left.
Yeah, I've already talked to, let's see, Felicity. I've already talked to...
Yep. Done that, come back.
Anna. Tibbs.
Yeah, the delivery person.
Felicity.
Yep.
I already assaulted the delivery guy. I didn't mean to. I didn't even think I would succeed.
Milo be assaulting everybody up in this business.
Yeah.
It was an accident in my defense.
Darren's gonna come in and check on that. And Milo, because Milo brought Nat in.
Benji
that's
had
because
some words.
you got that phone call.
Benji had some words too about the situation. Yep.
Benji had a lot of words.
Yep.
Where is Benji?
Benji went back inside and for the moment, and then he's going to gather up, and because he goes back inside and he takes a call, and you can clearly hear him. He's not trying to hide it or disguise it or anything. He's clearly talking to a Terra. So he's all like, "Hey, how's it going, T?" and blah blah blah, talking about this and that, work-related things. So there's
we needed to have her start looking at properties and everything.
Yep.
There's so much fucking busy work that Zarin has made.
Yep.
Like files, redoing all the insurance paperwork, getting hold of contractors, getting like so much fucking busy work.
Yep. I hear you. Quotes, requests for proposals, the whole shebang. She's on it.
Yeah.
And she's calling Benji to give him an update. She says, "Hey, I'm just putting in a little extra time tonight. You know, making sure everything's okay because I know you guys." And she's like, and you can hear him go, "Hey, thanks again, Tara. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It was really, really sad what happened with the shop. I'm super glad that you're on top of this stuff. Blah blah blah." So, and so she's working on all sorts of fun stuff, and so she's just giving him an update.
If he's still on the phone with her.
Yeah, he's not off. He's not off anytime soon.
Terry, you've been working so hard. Maybe you should take a night off. Don't you have that boyfriend of yours?
And she goes, "Oh, yeah, right. I saw him a little earlier today. We got together and we had a quick little afternoon thing. So it's just we got together for like late afternoon, like a coffee, a little sandwich thing. It was actually, she's like, it's actually really nice.
I mean, oh shit, that's fine. Isn't the rule about having that special tonight? Like, you should go with him. That'll be nice.
Oh, that's well. And you hear her shuffling some stuff around. She's all like,
"This can wait. We're still waiting on a few things for work. Before we can get into this." Yeah, it's not like
exactly. Okay, you hear her shuffling some stuff around. And she goes, "Okay, I will. I think I'll be okay. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that'll
just
do that.
Take a break.
All right, cool. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Yeah. All right, yeah, Benji. So yeah, I emailed you that stuff and this and that, and let me know if you have any questions on it, and I'll go ahead and I'll close that up, and I'll get you guys later. All right.
Yeah, have a good night, Taylor.
Yeah, you too.
I'm gonna go find Milo.
Okay.
Because Benji knows what's going on with that whole situation. I know he's gonna get all judgy, so I'm just gonna...
Cool. Okay. And while you guys are having a quick conversation, I'm just gonna bring in
The dough.
the dough. So you guys
Hello.
continue on the doge.
Hello.
Fucking hell.
Everything all right?
Just peachy.
Why'd you shoo us away so quickly?
Come on. Let's go.
I called someone I shouldn't have.
Is this person gonna hurt you?
Probably.
Do they need to be hurt?
No.
Where's my drink down here?
Yeah. All the snacks.
Thank you.
No, they don't. I want you to stay away from me. Actually,
Okay.
I think that'd be best. So you're having your thing, right?
I have to schedule it. I don't know when we're doing anything. You keep canceling everything.
I do. I'm gonna be prepared before we go storming off to hunt fucking Bigfoot.
I mean, that's fair. But I've been kind of working off your schedule, so I haven't called anybody back.
Why don't you do that?
Okay.
Get that.
Well, in an hour and a half, I have to go talk to somebody that's not them. And then,
Who?
a friend. He's not my friend, but he's somebody's.
Right.
Okay.
Do I want to
Okay.
know?
Probably not. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Also,
The more times you say it's gonna be fine, the less I believe you.
you know, that's just rude. I don't lie.
You don't lie well.
Also rude. Anyways. Segue.
Segue.
Yeah, you don't lie well.
Huh?
You don't lie well.
I don't usually try to lie.
So what were you up to?
What do you mean?
Well, one night we're busy.
Oh, nothing. Literally, I did nothing. So...
Roll an insight check.
I didn't. I believe I'm telling the truth. I drove one place and did one thing.
That's not nothing.
It's nothing.
I
It
know.
was nothing.
It's all good.
She did nothing.
Wits and insight. Oh, thank God he upped that. Oh, fuck, that's illy. Oh, fuck, that's not any better.
Your wit and insight. That means I have to try to lie.
How
So
hungry am I? Oh, I need to go visit the pool house.
Go visit. You need to see your pool boys.
If we could not call it that, I'd be cool with that.
Okay. For the record, Zarin does not have any pool boys. 2? Oh. Okay.
Nothing.
You get the impression
Alright, you're
that
up, lovely.
you get the impression that Milo is pretty much just spitting truth. Just spitting straight. I mean, you have your own paranoia, but
Sarah's
it's
just
like-
paranoid.
it's like you basically kind of go. I think you kind of say to yourself, maybe I'm overthinking this a little bit.
Okay, so,
Beef. We went to go check on the beef. The beef is fine. No Bigfoot came to the farm and to eat it. It was at the correct farm. It's all fine.
I'm glad that the Bigfoot didn't come to eat it.
You know, I am too.
Right.
Mhm. Yep.
So did you want to get that whole thing scheduled?
Yes, but also, the chipmunks and Gray told me about that drop-off that's happening from the Piddick Mansion.
What's a Gray?
He sells guns.
Got it.
Told me that the thing the chipmunks saw at the Piddick Mansion when we yelled at Beetle and Roy are going to that is being dropped off somewhere. There's an exchange being made, and we need to not let that exchange happen. Period.
Yeah. To clarify that situation, it came from the mansion.
Where? Yes.
Went to OHSU.
What time is that happening?
That's going to happen where there's a pickup at OHSU, and then there's a delivery to a warehouse, and that time is, let's see, it's roughly...
If we just started the night, it's 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's not that late into the evening. It's barely 7, if that. Yeah.
Okay.
So you got a lot of night ahead of you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's put that as that is on schedule, an estimated schedule for pickup and drop off starting at the 1 a.m. hour.
1 a.m. All right. Okay. So
1 a.m. alright.
I want to take Roy and Beetle with us. They're gonna have some of their robots. They are guarding whatever this is. They don't want it. They want this exchange to happen.
Right. Okay. Gabi.
Roy. Beetle.
Guillermo. Okay.
And then I'll just give all that information 1 a.m. where it's going to happen.
So
what the chipmunks said were in what they noticed in this truck.
So you're busy in an hour and a half. Do you want to do your thing and then we can go do that?
We get to go do the thing and then go do that. Yeah. Weren't you gonna go apologize?
Yes.
If you don't, you know that Benji's gonna yell at you again. He yells at everybody. He's real crabby.
He's not normally.
But he's normally being what? Because it's been 6 nights and I haven't seen a smile on his face at all. So, I'm confused.
It's been a rough week.
What do you mean?
It's been a rough week. I mean, we just
rough
everything we've had over the past decade. So, I mean, I'm supposed to apologize. I'll call.
Alright.
You're gonna set things up?
I'm gonna set things up.
Okay, good.
Jesus. How about you make your phone call?
Ooh.
Fine.
Fine. We're in agreement.
We are.
Yeah. Right. Excuse me.
Okay, I love this. All right.
What we're doing.
Okay.
Perfect.
Let's
Good job,
do your
Liam.
calls first.
I'll call Carter.
Okay. Hey.
Hi. So, how soon can everybody be available? Don't buzz at me. I'm on a phone call.
Carter thinks about it for a moment, and then he's like, I could probably scrape everybody together in 2.5 hours or so.
2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Alright.
Or less. depending.
Sure, that'll work.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll make it work. Whatever else is happening, I'll tell everybody else. Too bad.
Okay. Well, I'll get right on it. You're gonna want us to locate, get somewhere, any place in particular, or I'm gonna reveal that later.
You could use the drug code.
I'll text you an address.
Sounds good. All right.
Strings and everything.
I will hit you. I will hit you, Zarin.
All right. Any special instructions? Anything you want me to let them know, or just check availability and then wait for address?
Yeah, just let me know everybody. If let me know everybody's availability, and then I'll get you an address.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, Milo.
Yep. Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Click.
Click.
Awkward. No.
All right. And I'll make some rolls for Carter, and we move to Zarin.
So Zarin's gonna call Kirkwood.
Oh shit. Okay.
Kirkwood looks at his phone.
It is whatever number you have identified for Zarin in your phone.
But just sighs. Answers the phone. It doesn't say anything.
You hear a phone answered, but you don't hear anything.
Hello?
Oh.
I promised. Oh, we promised.
What do you need?
Did you get the chance to read? Not allowed to think about it.
No, haven't even opened it. Sorry, I'm working. You need something?
Do you mind if I stop by?
What do you need?
I need to talk to you.
Carter's gonna message you back here.
I mean, if you don't want to hear what I have to say, you can,
It's
you
not
can kick
that.
me out.
It's just, Darren, I've got a lot of work to do right now.
I know. I promise I'll make it quick.
Why didn't you just come in when you picked Nat up?
I didn't know if he'd want to see me.
Carter went
Kind of my boss. It's not up to me if I want to see you or not. And she made that pretty
Had
clear.
to do with the personal matter, therefore, no.
Okay,
Well,
so
can I
is this
come
a
over
personal
or
call?
not?
Or, is this a personal call or a business call, Saren?
Currently, it's kind of both, actually. I need to talk to you about a few
Okay.
things.
You need to talk to me about business, but do it personally. It doesn't
You know
make any
what?
sense.
I need to talk to you, have a conversation about 1, something personal, 2, something business related, and 3, pick you up if you're interested in the business related venture.
Okay, it's a secure line on my end. Is it a secure line on your end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about business and I'll decide if I'm ready to talk about personal stuff.
Do you want to go cryptid hunting?
Okay, now, okay, hold on. I mean, are we talking like chupacabra here?
Bigfoot.
Or That's boring. That's so overplayed.
Okay, no, this thing has... We're calling it that because we don't know exactly what it is, but it's been eating things, ripping people apart. It's a problem.
Well, my working theory is that if a Sasquatch does exist, they're probably omnivores like older humans, but mainly rely on foraging for like berries and fruits and things like that. So if it's been eating things, you're probably not dealing with at least my working theory of the Bigfoot.
You know, this is why I want to talk to you about this.
I'm just saying, if Sasquatch does exist, one, it's an alien, and two, like, there's no way it has a predominantly carnivorous diet.
This
Like,
thing does.
If they did, there would be way too much sign of them being real, and we would have found more concrete evidence of them by now. Which is not saying that the U.S. government hasn't found concrete evidence of Sasquatch. They're just not releasing to the public, because I think that's a very real thing.
I promise you'd be nice. Yes. Alright. Fair. I mean, that's what I got people like me, so there's not evidence. I need to figure out what this is. I'd like your help. It'd be cool if you had your fucking...
So am I are you telling me as my boss that I'm taking time off of working on this file or not?
I got told I have to be nice.
I could totally be doing this during the day. You know that, right? Like, I don't sleep during the day like the rest of you lazy motherfuckers. Also, it's getting late for me. I'm kind of sleepy. I've been up all day.
Do you want to come or not? I would like it if
Are you telling me that I'm coming, or are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
In that case, no, I would rather sleep. Honestly, I've been working on this file all day, and I'm exhausted.
So take a nap, and I'll pick you up in half an hour. How's that sound?
There you go.
A nap? You really think... Okay.
I haven't.
I'm
been
trying to
sleeping
understand
in a
you
long time,
here,
alright?
Darren. I
how it
really
works.
am. I'm trying to understand you so hard right now. Like... What help do you think that I can give you hunting a Bigfoot?
You have drones. I don't.
There are hundreds of people who live in Portland who have drones, Zarin.
None. Who I have found who are reliable.
I'll tell you this about drone surveillance, Zarin. It's much easier to do when large creatures are asleep during the day, like I suspect the Bigfoot is.
It's asleep during the day probably because it's something like us.
Well, then it would be easier for me to find it and surveil it during the day while it sleeps, right? Just like I found you and surveilled you while you slept during the day.
What? No, hold on.
Probably,
What?
That was probably too much information.
What?
But...
No!
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally know. I know where you live.
You get a message.
I knew where you lived before you took me there.
You get 4 successes.
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, cool. You do not freak the fuck out. You compose yourself and answer accordingly. Carter sends you a message. Says, everyone will be ready in an hour.
You know what? I am gonna come over.
Cool, I'll send you the
Because,
address of
well,
the
this
junkyard.
conversation I'd like to have in person.
Are you
Alright.
planning like an urban
Just-
setting, like an abandoned
I'm in through the
house?
parking garage. I'll meet you in the lab.
Are you planning like a urban
The
setting?
junkyard.
I'm gonna let.
Junkyard.
No,
Where,
I'm going.
yeah, like,
do you mind if she comes?
Benji's junkyard.
Benji's junkyard.
Got
I'm
it.
giving that out.
Oh, if she's coming, you can come in the front door.
Got it.
Right.
Just don't park outside. Park a few blocks away.
Of course.
I need to talk to Benji before we go and do that.
All right.
Click.
Is this where we hang up, or
Karen's already hung up.
Kirkwood just sort of stares at his phone? Sit down. It's back on his computer. Oh, so you can hang up whenever you want, but if I hang up, I'm being insubordinate. I'm just kidding.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
So yeah, you get that message back.
Fucking stipulation.
So I have a question for... This question has to come for Nick specifically, because Benji's been in the house with us the whole time, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So... Courier was supposed to be hanging out with the mechanic, right?
Later that night.
Okay, cool. Because I need to talk to Benji, like, now. So, cool.
He's in his room, probably.
At the moment,
I
he
don't know, I'll
is.
find
Yeah,
him.
he's taking phone calls. He's
I just wanted to
working on
double
some
check
stuff.
that dude, sketchy motherfucker, that one, wasn't lurking around the house. Dude was sketchy,
I have to
man.
talk to Guillermo again.
I gotta go find Benji.
Okay, you find him easily enough. Oh, Halo.
Hi.
Can I help you with something?
Yes.
Okay.
So, you... God damn it. Why?
Yeah, I got things. I got stuff.
Okay. So, you are helping with the Humanity Project people, yeah? Yeah? Right? Yeah? Okay. What specifically are you helping with?
Well, I'm in touch with the person who essentially is their liaison.
Okay.
And basically through this liaison, I'm coordinating their efforts with what we want to do, at least with regards to the activism that we want them to participate in.
All right.
So, basically, yeah, I have, an in to talk to them and direct their activities that we're looking for them to do, because we're offering some incentive for them to be able to do what they need to do.
Would it be alright if
Yeah.
I gave somebody your number? She's a gangrel.
Okay.
She used to be a part of the Humanity Project. I'm going to see if the remaining gangrel want to assist.
He's at the other door.
Oh, that door.
Yeah.
Assist with the efforts by essentially
He probably just wants to come in and hang out.
having them help.
He can stay in here for a little bit.
Having them help.
Okay, fine. Yeah, go ahead. Jesus Christ. Sorry, have them help.
Have them help essentially the Humanity Project activists. And being that she was one of their members, I was hoping to give her your phone number so that she could potentially help with coordinating, because I really don't want her being around the people that she used to be friends with now that she's dead. So, but I'd like for her to help too. So, if that could...
Okay.
I could do that. That would be most helpful.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Yes.
So you have someone
Yes.
that used to be part of this activist group.
Yes.
They're dead now.
Yes.
And you want them to
Help
without them being known.
without them being directly involved with the people that were their friends, because they've not been dead long. Not a long time.
That's a good approach. Okay, yeah.
So I'd like to give them your number so that they can help you behind the scenes.
Understood. Yeah, I can help with that.
Cool.
Yeah, totally.
Because I'd like to help set some of the remaining Grell up with potentially helping the activists. These people, the people that are gonna do the thing. Them. I want the Gangrel to help in some way that does not involve going into the middle of buildings where horrifying experiments are happening. So this is the solution I've thought of.
Gotcha.
For that. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll. Yeah. Go ahead. You got the number handy?
No, I'm gonna give her... Well, she might not have a phone. See, I'm not 100% sure technology level for all the people. She's probably good because she's younger. But I was just gonna give her your number and tell her that she needed to contact you. Okay. I was gonna give... Yeah, like, that's why I'm asking if it's alright if I give your number out.
It's okay, though.
Okay.
That'll be alright.
Okay.
Alright. Cool. You see him with his laptop, and he's just doing some typing. It looks like he's working with some graphs and some data and some things like that.
Do you need help with anything?
No, I'm just making sure everybody's landing where they're supposed to be.
Okay. So. If you need help with that, you let me know.
I will.
Okay.
Look forward to talking to your friend.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't...
Or whoever.
Yeah. I know her.
Okay.
God, I'm gonna leave now. I'm just gonna walk away now.
Alright, so...
Oh my god.
Milo, you walk out. And Benji... I'll make a note that Benji is going to...
Wait for Ariana's call. I haven't given him the name yet.
Yep.
So
That's okay. Benji waiting for an anonymous call from someone. He does this a lot.
He does. I have to go find Zarin next.
Okay. You catch Zarin coming right off ending of a phone call.
Super cranky.
That ends on Z?
No.
Doesn't look super cranky? Okay.
Zarin.
He looked kind of just like...
Zarin.
You know that look when you don't want to do something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zarin.
Okay. And when did you have set up that get together with Gary?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half? Okay.
So I'm going to be cutting it close.
Okay.
Unless I go and steal Nat's phone. I might go steal Nat's phone again. I'm not saying that out loud to Zarin. I'm saying that to you as the storyteller.
Understood.
Okay.
Got it.
I need you. I would like it if you... Let's not sound like we're demanding something, because I'm not. I'm asking. Would you be willing to help me dye my hair a different color again? So you went back to normal. I'm a problem.
Right. I can go check Ellie's room, see if she still has.
Okay.
But yeah.
Alright.
I can do that.
Okay. You find some time.
Yeah.
Just didn't pack everything.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sit down.
Alright, I'll sit down.
We go through the whole process. It takes like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Then it's like, so after it's done, you just...
Okay.
You're good?
You have to roll to see how long it lasts. I do.
You have to roll.
I have to roll. Cool. What do I roll? 3? Oh god.
3 dice.
Is it just normal success rate?
Yep.
Okay.
There's no willpower
That's right.
check.
2?
2 nights. Woo! Go
Nice.
you.
Awesome.
Your hair's bright fucking red.
Bright red being like ginger or like fire engine?
I could ginger.
Oh, okay. Well,
there you go.
Alright, cool. I'll give myself some fake freckles. Like,
There you go.
I'm gonna do it for you. You got an apple.
I mean,
Okay.
if you want to do my makeup, I'm not gonna
You
argue.
would.
Okay. Alright, so the 20 minutes goes by. Get your hair sorted out, so...
What's that? I'm gonna go see if Nat wants to go see Kirkwood.
Got it. Nat's busy working in her room, and she's Did you tell Natalie about what you were messaging Gary about?
I didn't tell Natalie that I was messaging Gary at all. I deleted
Okay.
the entire conversation.
You got it. Okay. Let's see.
You mother... I'm gonna kill that kid. I'm gonna eat him.
That kid has had it so fucking rough.
I don't care.
Like,
He's blowing my cover by being obnoxious.
Zarin, like,
Damn.
basically told him Nat was dead without saying Nat was dead, and then she blew it, and it was bad. It just, everything...
Well, he's about to blow it too,
Nope.
so...
He doesn't blow anything. So he manages, he so badly wants to message and check back in and do that, but he goes, nope, I'm supposed to wait. So he does. He's good.
I really should have said something to him like, wait for me because people check my phone.
Yeah.
I'm not smart enough for that. I'm not that smart.
You'll be fine.
It's all good.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
For his end, he really wants to say something, but he manages to keep himself in check.
I'll call him.
You gonna call who?
No one. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Nat, and then Guillermo.
Okay. So. All right. The contacting Guillermo. Guillermo is. Let's see if he's actually in the house at the moment.
Oh, great. This is going to be the one time he's not.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Call him out. A few seconds later.
Hey.
You see sign language for hello, hey, what's up?
Don't want to get your hopes up, but I found the lead. That's for me.
He signs.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Second Inquisition has him.
You see him. You see, as best as a shadow can grow pensive.
It's not. We're working on a plan first. I told you I'd follow through.
Okay.
So
See him sign back. Yes, understood.
I'm working on getting some people. Later in the night, I'm gonna try to get hold of one. I'll appreciate if you come with.
You see him say. You see him sign yes. Happy to be of assistance.
I'll keep you updated on what we learn about from here. Because I'm thinking once we get it out, we can have a fixie. She'll owe us. Like I don't want to get your hopes up. I don't know what they did to you.
You see an angry shaking of head, and he's like, "Don't know either."
Hopefully, if we get one of them, I'm not dead. It's something. Like I said, that'll be.
See him. You see the shadow nod, and he goes, "Make sure this works. I'm done with this form."
I can understand that. So I'll let you know.
Okay.
Thank you.
See him sign off, and he melts back into the shadow.
Laura, you heading anywhere soon? Or?
No, I have an hour.
Okay, I'm gonna go see Kirkwood.
Okay. Why? Okay, sorry. Let me not lie. I have a half hour because the hair took 20 minutes. I have a half hour.
Okay. Yep.
The thing is in an hour.
Yep.
Is that why you got your hair?
I am a problem. Okay, we all know that my face is a problem.
My face is a problem. You're heading out to grab Kirkwood?
I'm gonna take and I'm gonna ask Nat if she wants to go. and check on her.
Nat's pretty busy at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
She goes and says, "Actually, I'm doing okay. I got something I'm working on at the moment. But thanks for checking."
I'm gonna go follow through with what we talked about.
Okay. Sounds good. I think Kirkwood's gonna be okay.
They're mad, but...
They're mad, but at the same time, they got a really, really interesting lens that they see everything through. And I don't think it's a lens that you should discount right away.
I remember our talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should get going. I'll have to use the back door now.
Alright. Take care, Z. Yeah. She gives you a nice, good hug back, and she's just like, be careful tonight, no matter what.
Always. You too. Don't be playing with that. I want one of us here if you go and talk to him.
Understood.
Please.
No, that's safe.
Yeah.
That's safe to do. No more chances.
No.
Gotta be smart about
I do.
this. Okay.
And if you hear anything about an Allison, is a girl that went missing, let me know.
It's all over the news.
I know.
It's everywhere. There's rewards for her return. There's
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Z. You know what? You have to do what you have to do, right?
No. I'll have to do what I have to do. You do what you want to do, okay?
I'll keep trying. But you know, some night I might not have a choice.
I'm gonna make it so you have as many choices as you want.
I appreciate that. Go get your friend.
Oh, even if this number calls the house, don't answer it. And I'm gonna
which number?
Ricard's number.
Oh, okay. Don't answer
Don't
Ricard's
answer.
number. Got
Don't.
it. Okay. You guys continue your conversation. I'm just going to bring Pup in.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
You gonna take the Phantom?
I'm not taking the Phantom. If I take the Phantom, that's way too conspicuous, and the SI kind of... They're not too
Yeah,
happy
it's
with
not
me.
too conspicuous for out of town, but out of state. But
Yeah. I'll take the fucking Honda we beat up.
Oh, buddy.
So. And then I And then I
Hey, buddy. Come here.
head to Kirkwoods.
Okay.
I go through the back parking garage,
Come here.
do the whole shebang, and
Excuse me.
you want me to draw? Oh shit!
what's the actual?
Oh, there is...
I know.
Freaking out.
It's been happening more than once. Like,
We have...
somebody's in a tear here. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, Doug. Come on, dude. It's alright. Yeah, there's either...
I'm not getting my face that close to yours ever again.
Exactly.
You're cute, though.
Okay. So, pick a spot, Baron. It's alright. There
I
you
can't.
go. There you
It's
go.
too much. All the stuff all the time.
Yeah. Oh, you can totally lay your feet and legs on him. He loves that stuff.
Okay.
So does my cat.
Yeah.
I feel so bad.
Calcifer tries.
He
tries so hard. He just wants love.
just wants me to love him, and I am so fucking allergic. It's fine.
Yeah, he tries to get her to rub her feet on him, and she like folds her legs up, and then he looks real sad. And
I'm so sorry.
Real
He's just trying. He's
upset.
bullying her. It's
I get
fine.
that.
Like
I get that.
He
Alright.
doesn't as love me. I'm sorry, buddy.
Kirkwood,
They
you
would if they
have
could.
a Zarin on your way to your office. Do you notify Kirkwood before you head out, or do you just drive?
No. I'm supposed to respect Kirkwood's wishes, and
Okay.
I call, even if they don't answer, to say I'm on my way.
Alright.
But Kirkwood will not answer that phone call.
Yeah.
But they do sort of begrudgingly open up the second drawer of their desk, make sure the gun is loaded.
I thought I took that gun.
That's the gun that Kirkwood carries with them. There's another gun in the second
Got it.
drawer of
Yeah.
the...
You have backups.
Yes. Well, just the one, because guns are expensive. But Kirkwood makes sure that the 45 desk is loaded.
You have all sorts of firearms you could give Kirkwood.
I do.
You're being a bit stingy.
Nat did say we were supposed to share.
They are pointing them at him. Why would he give them firearms? This seems like a counterproductive idea.
I'm just saying.
I'm
when
just
it's
saying.
dramatically appropriate,
There we
Kirkwood
go.
could have some access
There
to
you
some
go.
cool stuff.
Kirkwood
Make more sense
pulls,
for Milo to
pulls
use
the
it.
action back, make sure he has one in the chamber.
Okay.
I need to give Kirkwood their gun back.
Yes.
I
It's
do.
still in
Consider
the.
that.
It's still in the car.
No, it's not.
It's in
I
the
have it
drawer.
on me.
Oh,
Okay.
oh no.
Yeah,
Fair
the last we saw of the gun, Milo was ripping it out of Kirkwood's
I
hand because
kept it
Kirkwood
on
was
my-
about to shoot Zarin in the chest.
And I kept it on
Yeah.
my person. I
Okay.
have that gun.
Got it.
And then
I'm gonna give it back. I'm not gonna steal it forever.
Okay.
Kirkwood will just sort of sit there tapping their fingers on the desk nervously until there's a knock at the front door.
Presently, there is
Oh.
a knock at the door.
No, it's the back door, because
the back
I
door.
didn't bring that.
Are you guys gonna do this scene? I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
You go do that.
Kirkwood,
Cool.
Kirkwood hears the knock at the basement door and looks at his mirror self.
I think this scene will last just as long as your cigarette. You should be good
It's
to go.
10 minutes.
Yep, that should be fine.
Looks at himself in the mirror. The mirror self shrugs. Should have expected the old bait and switch. It's a classic move to get you off your game. You should have known that he came here with an agenda. You should have known. Kirkwood's like, well, excuse me for thinking I have friends. And flips off the mirror and heads down into the lab to let Zarin in.
Yeah. Just.
Opens the door from the parking garage.
Hi.
So tell me one thing, and then you show up, and it's different. Anyway. And Kirkwood just walks into the lab and sort of turns around, keeping the examination table in between the two of them. What's up?
I bet you twice.
Okay, so we're going into that part of the talk.
I apologize for doing that.
Honestly, Zarin, I don't do that.
Don't do
Because I
that.
get you're sorry, but that doesn't mean much to me. I'm not God. I can't absolve you of your sins.
No, I don't expect you to be able to do that.
Not funny.
It's not.
You should really talk to a priest.
I do.
Anyway. Look. Do you really want to know I'm pissed?
Why?
Pissed because I liked it. And fuck you for that.
What?
Felt good.
It's because of what we are.
I can't do that to people, Zarin. And you say it's because of what we are. I don't know. You're some fucking random, weird, strangely charismatic, unconventionally handsome dude that bit me and I liked it.
Since you didn't read my letter,
I read it, I was just being a dick.
fair. To answer your the question, kind of, not really. Nosferatu, kindred. So that's what we are, kindred.
Again, you're gonna try and explain it and quantify it, but I don't care. Get that, right? Like, I don't... You can't explain your way out of it.
I'm not going to explain the way out of it. I'm just, if you have
Like,
questions.
you bit me twice. I liked it both times, and now what is this? And you've got Benji gets weird around you, so there's probably something going on there.
What's the fucking third time? Anyway,
I don't want to be the guy you bite on the side, Zarin.
I didn't mean to. Okay, the first time, the fucking slave comment got to me, alright?
I don't. Again, I don't care.
I know. I'm not gonna bite you. I'm gonna try not to bite you again.
That's supposed to make me feel good?
No.
Have I not made it clear that I was into it? And that makes this weird.
Alright. Got
You were my boss, and then you were the guy biting me and it felt good, and now this is weird. You understand that's why I'm upset, right? Like...
Kind of.
Okay, how can I make it any clearer?
It wasn't. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do.
Are you sorry, or did you mean it?
The first time I meant it, the second time I'm sorry.
I'm gonna... with a bullet at high velocity.
You cut out.
I'm gonna hit you with a bullet at high velocity.
You stabbed me with a fucking IV pole, so...
Yeah, you know what? You kinda deserved it.
You're not wrong.
Anyway, we're getting off track.
Okay.
You understand it's the mixed signals that are a problem. I get that people, like, I get that there were gays in your time, okay? Like, I understand that was a thing. And I understand that gay culture is very confusing, especially for someone who thinks that they're straight. Yes, I can tell. So...
okay.
Oh, yeah, by the way, hello, I'm gay.
Oh, okay.
So now you understand why this is very confusing for me.
A bit, yeah. Especially since you're not human anymore.
Yes, I'm a human being, Aaron. I might have alien DNA, but I am a person.
No, that one. Yeah, could you...
I'm not.
Which makes this even weirder. You keep seeing the contributing factors here.
Yeah.
I'm a scientist. I am an investigator. I work on cold hard facts. And the cold hard facts are that you bit me and I liked it, but you were also my boss.
So I don't bite you again.
Want to bite me again? That is the crux of the issue.
I promised I wouldn't.
That's not what I asked.
She said all questions honestly. Right? Okay.
Right. I kinda wanna bite most people all the time. It has nothing to do with actually biting them. I'm just hungry. Constantly.
So it has nothing to do with me. It's a very simple question, Saren.
It's really not. We don't do anything simply. It's a problem.
I asked you a very simple question.
It's not simple.
Have anything to do with me
Kind
as
of.
a person.
You're not exactly human anymore. Not really. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me boil this down to its literal simplest point, since you are the most simple person I have ever met in my life. Or did you bite me because you are attracted to me?
I bit you because you pissed me off.
Then don't show up here unless you have business. You can leave now.
Okay.
You're still my boss. This can still be a working relationship. About you and the work that you're doing. And I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I obviously care about you as a person too. Just saying this is the boundary that I need to set so that I can be healthy.
Fair.
I'm not naive.
We can appreciate that. I'm sorry the second time. she explained everything after you left.
Don't care.
I know you don't care. I just promised I'd tell you.
I get it. Anyway,
What have you been working on?
The whole fucking heap of code that I have to dissect.
No.
It's a lot. I've gone through 2 pots of coffee and I still feel exhausted.
I still don't understand how you could drink that stuff. I mean, I remember it, but
Because I'm alive.
Yeah. You're something. It's not.
We've gone over this. I have a heart. Did you not feel it when you bit me that my heart is like beating? Like,
Yes.
Are you pointing the head down to the junkyard zone?
I breathe. I still need oxygen to live.
I didn't throw you up though, and that makes it weird. We did throw you up, and that makes it a little weird. I can't, oh god, I can't eat humans.
Oh, you did?
I know.
So,
Anyway,
I need to go to sleep soon because I'm tired. I'll tell you what. As far as your project is concerned, if you wear one of my remote GPS beacons, my drone will follow you and record. Can review the footage and help you. I don't know how a drone's supposed to help you with a Bigfoot, but I can
I want
deal with
footage
that.
of the area because the Second Inquisition's in the forest too. I want to make sure if they're there that it's not going to be someone.
Right, the black van guys.
Black van guys, yeah. Second
Speaking of, I definitely put in an application online for that weird warehouse. Do you want me to follow up on that, or
I've Frodo's.
What weird warehouse?
Frodo's sunglasses.
where we went and the bird thing was following us?
Okay.
Oh,
I could work there during the daytime. Like I said, I'm still a human being.
is that something you'd be willing to do?
I mean,
Because
corporate
if they
espionage
catch
is
what?
corporate espionage is kind of part of my personal investigation profile. I mean, I've done it a few times.
I think it's changed since I was doing that. So
I will tell you, I mean, if they have me on daytime hours, it's gonna put me out of commission at a lot of nights. It's gonna be a lot of me feeding information to you before I go to sleep.
okay.
Just saying, if you want a direct line into what is actually going on there, I mean, I fit the bill for literally all of their projects. They do military contracting. I'm ex-military intelligence. Like, this is a literal shoe-in for me.
We're having a job fair soon.
I didn't know that. We haven't really talked.
This is literally right up my alley. And yeah, I get it's dangerous, but so is half the investigating I do. I investigate people worth millions of dollars all the time.
It's dangerous for you because they're using you. They're using
People using me seems to be a trend, but I think this is something I can do.
I'm asking.
I volunteered. I'm asking if you think it's a good idea.
If they
Or
touch
do
what
you
are,
want a direct line, or do you want a direct line or not? I guess that's the real question.
Yeah, I do.
Good. Okay, I'll make it happen.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Just
take and show
stay
her
here for a minute. I will.
Oh, okay.
I'll go get you the remote GPS transponder, and the drone will follow you. And
Okay. So you produce what? You show something on your phone, or do you have the printouts that Milo's done?
I definitely printed those pictures out for Lo.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna show pictures of what they did to Laszlo and the lupines.
Okay. Kirkwood, when you come back with the equipment, transponder, GPS locator, etc., Zarin has an envelope, manila envelope with some printouts, and states that this is a sample of some information on some of the experiments that they're conducting. What you see in the printouts are images that are captured that show first a person is brought in, a guy dressed in jeans, sneakers, hoodie, and he's brought into a room and appears to be with a group of other, for lack of a better term, lab geeks. So you can see them decked out in like their coats and their equipment and so on and so forth. And they appear to be grilling him about something, or interrogating him about something. And you see various paraphernalia that's on a table in front of them. You catch that it looks like there's containers that would contain like beauty products, like creams or facial and creams, or like facial creams or some shampoos or different things like that, mascaras, stuff like that. And the pictures show basically demonstrate showing them concerning something, and the look on this person's face, the individual that's in the hoodie, is a look of disdain, contempt. Looks like they absolutely loathe being there. And these pictures show this situation, and then that's very mild before it transitions into a different area and what looks like several cells within an area in there, and the vantage point of where the pictures were taken looks like it was taken from a place within like you could look through in like a heating or HVAC duct, something along that nature. The vantage point you're looking at is literally series of reinforced cells, and within those cells, the tops of the cells are actually transparent. You can look through them. There's various technicians, what looks like technicians, scientists, etc., traversing themselves along the top of these cells, and there's creatures inside. Something you haven't seen before, The closest you can attribute them to is that they look very similar to werewolves of popular media, but are incredibly grotesque. Mutations. There's what appears to be like skins, partial heads, bits of different types of bodies grafted onto these lupine-looking creatures. And that's the pictures that you see, and the whole scene gives off just radiating something terrible, something horrible, something truly tragic.
You're going full underworld on this one, huh? Sorry, have you seen those movies?
Yeah. Had to do something.
So werewolves are real? That's cool.
Kind
Definitely feel like I got the short end of the alien stick, but that's cool.
Personally,
Don't say you're sorry again, please.
I got told I had to.
Whoever told you had to is too nice to you. Because they think you deserve to feel better about what you did.
Yeah. I keep telling her I'm not worth it.
Okay, when you kick yourself while you're down, it's just pathetic.
I'm not. It's true.
Everyone deserves redemption, that's what the Bible says. Why?
Milo, how are you getting to the junkyard?
Yeah.
I was gonna walk. I'm always doing something.
So, it's bad.
Okay. Are you gonna take it in a sneaky way?
Yeah, look, I'll dive into
Roll me your dex
this.
and stealth.
Just let me work. Okay, let me do what I do. There's a reason that a lot of IT people work from home. You know?
I'd be keeping an eye out as well for the hounds with prospects.
Right. Will this interfere with the GPS?
I don't know, what the fuck is that? I was about to pull it out of your chest the other night.
It's an amulet.
You guys are so weird. As long as it doesn't have a latent electromagnetic field, you should be fine.
I don't think it does.
I have tools to measure that. Let me go get them. Kirkwood will go get their electromagnetic field tester. Sort of walk up to Zarin. Open your shirt, please.
Zarin, take off shirt. Yeah. Oh God!
Kirkwood looks away and holds it up.
Scars and stuff.
Zarin's
Pardon the
got some
object
fucking
on Zarin's chest.
brutal scars on his chest. They're bad.
He's shredded, but in a different way.
Yeah. And all the scars from the Lupine Wars are gone, right?
What's that?
All the scars from Chicago are gone, right? The Lupine ones.
If I recall correctly,
You said no.
Yes. Yes.
So there's just the giant one that looks like someone tried to cut his chest open.
He just holds the electromagnetic field tester up to it to make sure there's no interference.
Does not register anything on the tester.
I have to roll a willpower check really quick. Hold on.
But EMF is not buzzing.
That's good.
Okay.
It did something to, whatever the fuck her name was when she was messing with it.
Lizzie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh god. Kirkwood just sort of like side-eyes the scar and then with their free hand just sort of reaches up and runs their fingers across it.
My, the deep scar you have.
Bad.
That looks like it hurt.
Yeah.
It did.
You manage to get to the junkyard okay.
Okay.
No detection. You keep an eye out for...
I should have died.
hounds.
I didn't.
Kirkwood
Okay.
Kirkwood pulls up the right leg of their pants and shows the prosthetic leg. Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I'm trying to make it so it doesn't happen again.
Huzzah.
I don't think many people other than me are making improvised explosive devices around here, so I think I should be okay.
I mean, between the two of us, I think we got it covered.
Yeah. Can you put your shirt back on, please?
Yeah, I can do that. Can you take your hand off?
Yeah, shit. Sorry. Like pulls their hand away and sort of like stuffs it in their pocket. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll work on getting in there, and Kirkwood hands a small, like, square metallic device. Just keep that on you. Honestly, if I were you, and could do what you do, maybe I would do like a similar thing like you did with that amulet, so that it can't fall out of your pocket or anything in the woods.
It's a good plan. They're just gonna take out his knife. What was
Not
that?
in here, please. That's a thing. Don't cut yourself in front of
So-
me.
I'll do it in the other room.
Well, I'll put it in and just be like,
Yeah.
is this good enough? Can
Anywhere on your person, really. Then he hands like a little like turn dial remote to him.
Okay.
You can control the mileage radius of the drone with that. It goes up to 2 miles. And then the little lateral bar underneath will help you control elevation. I will say it doesn't have super awesome maneuverability, so I would recommend keeping it on the infrared and doing it that way. You have a smartphone, right?
Several.
Give it to me.
we have to trust the app.
Kirkwood will download the camera feed app for the drone,
Got it.
get up to the drone, make sure the connection's good. You can view the camera feed for the drone through app. Otherwise, all of the footage will be sent back here to me. I'll keep it up on my secondary monitor while I work.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sounds good. All right.
Don't die and keep your shirt on. Okay?
Alright. You know I'm dead, right?
shut up.
Okay.
Tell Benji if he wants to stop by. It's cool.
I'll let him know.
You know, he's got a kind of weird thing going on with the auto shop. I saw on the news that it burned up.
We had to do
Feelings
that
aren't
because of
hurt.
them.
Feelings are not hurt. Never.
If he wants to come over and hang out,
You
be
might
okay. Kind of owe him one, I think.
Alright. I'll let him know.
Cool. All right. So you have the equipment, everything tested, and Kirkwood, I assume, is going to leave some scripts and processes still going on all the code that he's analyzing.
Kirkwood is still going to primarily be working on that. Just have the camera feed from the drone up on the secondary monitor, checking every few minutes. And
Okay. Alrighty then. Cool. Any last comments or parting words before we end this particular scene?
I'll say if Zarin has nothing to say, as Zarin's getting ready to leave, Kirkwood will just I wouldn't have been mad if you would have meant to make me feel that way. And I know that I should be because you've got whatever going on with Benji.
Why do people keep bringing that up? Okay.
Because it's palpable, Zarin.
Was I the only fucking one that didn't know?
He's obviously at least he's in love with you. It's obvious.
I was the only one that didn't know.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
And Benji's a really fucking good guy. And I'm mad because I don't feel bad that the person he's into made me feel that way. And that's why I'm mad. I don't feel bad. It's not about you, it's about me.
I'm sorry that I didn't explain everything to you like I should have.
I don't care about explanations.
You're an investigator, you should.
When it comes to the work that I do, I very much care. You made me forget that what we were doing wasn't work. That's my fault.
Like,
Alright.
Good for him. Or if you don't want to be with him, let him know.
okay.
Look, I get that you probably haven't, been in love with someone for a while. Or if you have, it's probably been some weird alien love thing. But
Is that the question?
no, it's a statement.
Okay.
Benji was the only person
First one to run
that was there for me for a few days, and if few days might not be a lot to you, but my whole life changed in those days, and he was there, and
It's not a project. It's not. It's not. It's not. Don't do it.
Yeah, I'll leave this alone for now. Yeah. Let's just slow this out.
if you're not into him, just let him know. We'll be broke up about it for a while, but he'll be okay. For the record, it totally seems like you're into him.
We have some problems. Figuring out what's what.
Like the fact that you've never been with a guy before?
No.
That kind of problem? That's very obvious.
Fair. No. We're a bit lost.
The best people are.
It's kind of you to say so.
Not lost. I know exactly where I am.
We don't. Well, thank you.
Cool. All right.
Easy.
Zaren's gonna keep trying to talk to Amelia on the way back, and she's not gonna answer.
That's fair. So Zarin exits the office. Kirkwood left.
Back to working code and checking the drone.
Code and
Oh, he'll send the drone out the front door so that it's following Zarin.
It's going. It's following. You do a quick test. Seems to work as needed. So it's all good.
Where the fuck did she go? Oh, that's right. I kicked her out.
Yep.
Why is all this still here?
And I'm going to just do a quick stop for
We're doing
a
break?
super quick break,
We're breaking?
and
Yeah.
then we'll be back.
Okay.
And I'm making sure that it is recording. Look at that. No problems. No issues. Not like frickin' last time.
Someone say something.
Okay.
Hello.
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 All right.
Hello, good viewers.
Okay. We have a thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So here is how that begins.
Okay.
You show up to the
Yep.
junkyard.
I have my manila folder of shit.
Manila folder of shit. Okay. I should get my pen and notes ready. So, Carter
Mm-hmm.
is sitting on top of a minivan
Okay.
while he's there. And when he sees you, he picks himself
Does
up.
he recognize
pops
me
down.
immediately?
He does not recognize you immediately.
Okay.
So he's initially like, "Hey, you lost or something?"
No. Are you?
Oh.
Let's not ask about what the hell happened. I don't. I will explain it later.
Okay. I was just gonna say, redhead kind of suits you.
Does it?
It could.
No, it could. It does not mean it does.
What do I know, huh?
I mean, I guess it's a personal opinion. I don't know. I didn't look at myself before I left the house. Like, my face is a problem. It's fine.
As you're having this conversation with
Your
Carter,
wife is a joy.
Yeah.
I love her.
that's Mark.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh!
yeah.
Yes,
Sounds so similar.
yes, they do.
Not really. It's genetics.
Fair.
So Yeah, so Carter's having this conversation with you, and you feel the sensation of something behind you, and that's it. It's okay. It's kind of all like, well, I think it looks great, and you recognize immediately it's Callista. So she gives you a tap on the shoulder.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
She
goes. She skips by. She's all like,
oh my god.
junkyard, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess we could get creative.
I got thrown
Things.
8 feet in the air. It was amazing.
You did?
I did. Yeah, and then I called Carter actually while I was falling. It's perfectly normal.
Huh. She looks. She glances at you. She glances at Carter. Carter's like, what can I say? There could be more said. You recognize this voice as Heinrich.
Oh Lord, okay. A bunch of fucking children!
Melts out from around a different vehicle and
I
goes,
would have also told Gabby and Roy, especially Roy, because he
Yep.
knows these people, but
oh yeah, they're on
I would have told
they're on
Gabby
their way.
what time to show up and where.
Yeah. And yeah, they're Heinrich shows up and he's got his glasses, he's got his little round
lens popped out.
Yeah, no, not lenses popped out. He's got little hipster glasses.
Oh god.
You know, so he's just like all right. And then shortly after him, evening everyone. How's it going? And this is Winter.
Yep. A
Big.
Yep.
Boisterous, rather, lady. She comes in and she's
Fire.
just like,
the wildfire.
Yep. And she goes, she grabs a piece of bumper and kind of chucks it somewhere, and she's just like, hey, Charlie. We're all good lads, right?
All good lads here.
We're all good lads here. Have they seen that movie?
I
should.
don't know if Avery's seen Eat Locals.
You should give it a shot if you haven't.
It's an SI mini chronicle.
SI Mini Chronicle movie.
Hey, I haven't seen the locals. Yes.
Okay, good. So she comes up to you and she's all like, how's it going? Oh, hey. Who are you trying to impress?
Nobody. I'm trying to not look like me.
I see.
Yeah. I'm a problem. It's fine. It's fine.
And then you hear a little thump and a little, and then you turn. It's Roy, and he's like,
Oh god.
"Hey, Wildcat,
Hi.
how's it going? See,
Long time no see.
yeah,
You know, I changed my hair again. It's fine. You know why. It's fine.
it's the talk of the thing, and everybody's gonna be like,
like-
oh my gosh, just see the hair."
No, I normally like decked out in like bones and shit. And now I'm just like
Yeah.
looked super normal. It's
So they come up and last, but certainly not least.
Gabby.
Oh,
Is she showing up? Where Ariana showed up at some point?
yeah, Ariana's gonna come right after her, but
Okay.
Gabby, hence not the least.
Okay.
So
At least.
Gabby comes up. She doesn't say anything. She
Did
is-
they notice her
Well,
immediately?
they do. And she's all like, Winter and everybody are looking her over.
Mm-hmm.
I see. What's the one you were
Mm-hmm.
you've been talking about? Gabby's just over there kind of rubbing her arm, looking around, and this one of those things you're talking about?
The thing.
All right. So where do I go?
You come be a part of the group. We're congregating.
Gabby walks forward. From behind her, about 15, 20 feet, there's this skipping noise.
Oh, God.
Ariana blows past her and just is like... She goes, "Hi!
Hi! Yay!
How's everyone? I'm here.
Oh, goodness, she's panic. It's fun. Alright.
And she goes, and as she goes by, she walks along to a different car, and she's like,
Yep, that's why junkyard was a good idea.
so much waste here. Could be so much better recycled. Who's in charge of this?
Good lord. Oh no, I can't tell her now. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Does someone you know?
Yes?
Well, they look at the oil, and all the chemicals and everything leaking.
It's fine.
This is not a very sustainable junkyard.
It's not supposed to be. I'm sure it's, it's a safe, relatively safe place. I was told it was safe, and then I ignored that.
Carter holds up his hands. He's all like, look. Milo wouldn't show us or have us anywhere that she didn't feel like we could come and do what we need to do.
That.
So listen up. Anybody got news? Something that we need to know.
I have some things. So, I will start
Okay.
with, essentially,
Dice ready.
I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna start with the bad thing probably immediately, because Milo.
Because Milo.
Be like, so this is not good news. I'm gonna prerequisite this statement with this is not good news. But
Okay. Everyone gets around you and congregates near you and is very interested. Yep. Gabby kind of hangs back a little bit, kind of unsure.
I found the rest of the clan. It's not good news. It's not good news.
Some initial, elation and then confusion.
Yep.
I
have my pictures, which are just going to be okay.
Carter is that's mostly on, Callista, Heinrich, and Ariana. Carter just does not change expression.
I have pictures.
Pictures of what? Callista. She comes over and she's craning over your neck. What do you got?
I need everyone to promise me that you are not going to lose your shit, and if you do, please take it out on the cars. Okay? Can we all do that? All right. And I will pull out the photos.
All right.
And I will pass them around.
Carter takes them first.
Yep, I know. Roy won't have to. Roy's already seen them. So that's good. I'm gonna get ready to call the beast. People.
Carter's mouth grimaces hard. Mm-hmm. But he knows he's okay. He goes through them.
This is only of the gangrel, nothing else from the facility.
Got it.
Only the ones there and took of the gangrel, because some of that other stuff they don't necessarily need to know right this second. Like the tarot cards, Milo doesn't even know what those do, so it's only the thing that pertains specifically to them at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright. And he shuffles through them, remains composed. Callista. Carter. Hey. Come on. I want to see. Let me.
She's a joy. I
grabs.
love her. I'm still ready to do this. It's fine. Let me get some dice just in case.
Oh, so far so good.
Okay.
Callista is slightly less composed than Carter, but she goes. She is looking at these documents and she's just like, holy shit. What the fuck? What are they? Is that a head?
Yup.
What are they? Hands him over to Winter.
I have my suspicions about I'm gonna have to tell everybody.
Similar reaction as Callista. Less composed than Carter, but kind of grips the papers a little tightly and just kind of hear him crinkle a little bit. And I'm just like, she hands him over to Ariana.
I'm ready. It's fine. We'll deal with the consequences of my actions after.
Ariana's the one who loses it.
I'll use qualities. I'll go ahead and try to use qualities.
So she's
if I notice.
looking at this and she's just like,
I'll grab her.
those
Yeah.
bastards!
I'll look at.
Fucking corporate pieces of shit!
Okay, so
And she
I
just-
got 4 on my qualities to just
And does she have a
opposing roll.
Opposing roll
Yeah, her opposing roll I do believe is composure and
resolve?
resolve. I don't think it's resolve. Let me look real quick. I think it's it's either a resolve
stamina?
or a composure.
Okay.
I do believe.
I'll roll for her real
Um,
quick. It's probably about a 4-die pool for her.
Stamina and resolve. Yeah.
Stamina and resolve?
Stamina and resolve.
Okay, she's got a decent stamina, so I'm going to add an extra die.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, it still comes under
4.
Still comes under 4, so... So she's getting worked up, she's just like... And then...
Yeah, no, we're calming down for a little bit. You'll be fine. Go beat something up later, but for right now, just calm down.
Have you shown these to Gabby?
No, I haven't shown them to Gabby. She was there for part of the conversation, though. She knows a small amount of what's going on, more than everybody else at the moment,
Okay.
but not a lot. So.
Ariana had dropped the documents.
Yeah.
Gabby goes and picks them up. But she doesn't look at them. And she hands them back over to you.
And then so I have reasons to believe, kind of reasons, I think I'm correct, that how this happened was because of that thing that Emmett had. Any of them were close enough to see what he had in his hand.
You see Carter walk over to Ariana.
Mm-hmm.
And he's listening to you as
Yeah.
he's walking over, and he goes, The thing that Emmett had.
Yeah, that thing
Right.
that he had.
At this, and you see him grab Ariana and throw her. And she goes and lands about bus length and away, and then and then a few seconds later, just, and then there's
Milo has new abilities. Like, she couldn't do that but 6 days ago.
right.
6 nights ago she couldn't do that, so that's fun. Okay.
So, and Carter's be like, she'll be okay in a minute.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I just needed her to not lose her shit on everybody right now.
Yeah, Emmett did not talk much about that.
You know what it is? I know what it does.
Really? Because last we heard him talking about it, it was his good luck charm.
It's called the Splinter of Ruin. And it's a lupine relic that needs to be destroyed. Like, I'm gonna destroy this thing if I find it. If I find it. I don't know where that is. I don't know where it is.
Everybody's just like,
yeah,
what
but
the hell? What is he doing with a lupine
that's
relic?
a good fucking question. If he's alive, I will kill him. Not before I find out, however. It's fine. It's not at all a problem. I have
Interesting.
people that can do that for me, actually. It's
Carter's thinking for a moment and going, for Emmett to have...
He knew what it did. He absolutely fucking knew what it did. He pulled it out in front of them. It's what made them mad. He knew what it was.
I'm not questioning that. I'm just... How he ended up with that powerful of a fetish is
Concerning.
very...
Question for the storyteller. Were any of the faces on that I potentially recognized on any of the things, were any of them Emmett's?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay. I'm gonna find that fucker anyway. Sign. So,
Okay.
the other thing I will for sure tell them is essentially that these pictures were taken inside the facility where this happened.
Okay.
I broke in to it. Yes. I didn't take those pictures, but I broke in.
Callista's... Everybody is just like, what do you mean? Where did you break it? What?
It was a building. I know where the building is.
Are we going back?
No.
Why not?
What we're going to do is fuck their systems up by destroying the power plants and the big buildings that they've been constructing to knock the power out of the actual facility before we go back into the facility. Because they have a lot of things. They have robots, and they have robot dogs, and those dogs can go invisible, and if you can't see them, they'll see you first, which is why my face is a problem. So, what we're not doing is charging into a building full of these things that can't be seen. So,
Carter's like, that's fair enough, but... Alright, what do you want us to do about it? How do we help?
Well, it's a good thing she's over there freaking out on cars right now because,
That's dying down.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it real fast before she walks back over because I'm gonna probably pull her aside.
Yeah.
So, you know the people that she used to work with, the Humanity Project?
Yes.
Yeah, we're using them. We bailed them out of jail, to essentially assist in this, espionage, it's a good word, I guess, for what we're doing, to further our plan to knock out the power. We're using them to essentially, use is a terrible word, but it's what we're doing, to essentially protest the building of these things. We're trying to stall it, create distractions, so that when we actually go in and fucking destroy them, that it's already a big thing. Zarin would have told Milo exactly what this was for, and I've forgotten half of what it was. So that's totally fine. I'm describing it to the best of my ability. It's fine. So basically, outlining kind of what Zarin had told Milo the plan for that was.
Got it.
In the way that Milo does that. So it'll be kind of a weird description. Anyways, it's fine. And so what I was hoping you guys could help me with, most of you, is actually working with these people, not her, to set this up and potentially, when the time is right, help with the blowing up of these facilities and the destruction of them to knock the power out. She doesn't get to help. She doesn't get to talk to those people because she's dead. So, like, we can't. She doesn't get to talk to her friends. Really unfortunate thing to say.
Callista goes, yeah, that's a bit of a situation, but okay. Come on, guys. I'm down for this. This sounds like it needs to happen. I mean, blowing shit up, taking it to these people that have messed with our members of our clan. See what they've done? That needs justice. Period. Carter goes, so besides us doing this, what other support do we have?
Oh boy. Well, the constable. So the people that I went to go get help from are very high up in the city structure. So they're helping. The Baroness's personal bodyguard is helping with some stuff. The constable is helping with some stuff. What?
I have to remember to call Aubrey.
Yes, you do.
We have a date
Yeah,
to go. Take
The
out some
constable, that entire coterie, we got a new coterie member. The guy that owns this junkyard's also helping. We have several Malkavians. The entirety, I do believe the Nos clan is helping. They're helping. Well, we have to do something for them first, but that's fine. I have to do something for them first. I don't want to talk to that guy ever again. Oh, okay, it's fine. They're helping.
Who doesn't want to talk to a Nosferatu? Come
I don't
on.
want to do the audition. I don't want to.
They're a bunch of bastards.
Don't want to do
There's
the
a
audition.
specific group of Nos that, like, when you meet them, everyone's reaction is to, God, I hope I never talk to him again.
I don't want to. He talks like a book and it's weird. He talks like an old playwright and it bothers me. Okay, that's fine.
I love it. Oh, poor Samuel.
Samuel,
Technically,
I had to do 2 auditions. Like,
Okay.
you only have to do the one.
Technically, Milo would know that help might be coming from Seattle as well, because I read Felicity's letter.
God, yeah.
So I would be like,
Jeez.
we're getting help
Cute.
from
Milo's just a fountain of information.
don't what?
I love this.
See, I'm
Gotta
just
call
gonna-
Q. Yeah.
I'm not gonna call Q. Why would I call Q? I don't know his number.
Perfect.
I probably know his number. It's fine. Like, yeah, we have people coming in from Seattle that are potentially gonna help. So, yeah, it's
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nice. Everybody kind of looks at each other. It's like, so, yeah, it's kind of what we thought, right? Carter nods. Ariana's coming back, by the way. She's like
Okay, I'll pull her aside.
brushing off some
Give her-
stuff, and Winter's there as well, and Heinrich's like off in the corner, and he's nodding, and so Carter comes up to you and he says, well, Looks like you're really pulling this together really well.
Am I?
What have we done?
I mean...
Other than get attacked, other than fighting over territory, and then eventually having to be taken in like stray fucking dogs.
I technically, the same thing happened to me. So I
get that, but here you come to us tonight with information from nearly all levels of this. What do they call this again? What was it? A barony?
What? Yep.
So
sure. Also, I'm the deputy. If I forgot to mention that, the constable made me his deputy.
Oh my god.
Shot the sheriff.
Nah, we've both been shot. The deputy got shot too. It's fine.
I am the fucking deputy.
So that also happened, by the way.
Well, I think it's done then.
Huh? What's done?
Everyone. Ariana's there, Callista, Winter, Gabby's just looking like
confused as fuck. This is, I think, the first time she's heard that I'm the deputy now, though.
Yes.
Roy knew that. Roy was the only one that knew that. It's fine.
If we're gonna make something of what our current situation is.
Okay. Yep.
It's represented by this table that they speak of. We need a place at that table.
Okay. I agree.
We want you to be our voice at that table.
Everybody wants that?
Roy nods. Callista nods. Winter nods. And Carter looks at you. The only one who doesn't do anything is Gabby, because she's just over there going like...
I don't know what's going on.
Whoa.
She'll be fine. I'll explain it later. It's fine. I can do that. I'm apparently great at talking to people. I've been told this a lot recently. I can do that. Shush. It's
not wrong. No, it's true. Milo just goes, talks to people, sets a bunch of stuff in motion.
It doesn't even make sense. You're like, okay, yeah, no.
Carter,
are we
Carter
going to
looks
talk
at
to
you.
Felicity about that? Because I can call her right now and ask
you can.
about it. What?
You can.
Yes. I have her number.
Well, there you go.
I actually just saw her. We had a nice conversation, I think. I do this all the time. You know this. Why are you surprised?
Well, why don't you just officially take the title of what it seems you're already doing anyway?
I mean...
Listen, Milo.
Okay.
The point here is that we have been... We are not where we should be. We have taken a great blow.
Yep.
As much as we personally, each and every one of us here, do not... It's difficult to accept the charity of others. We are who we are. We take care of ourselves, our own.
It's all very true.
But we're also not stupid enough to dismiss help if it is offered. But we need you there to ensure that we don't get fucked.
I can do that.
'Cause your Baroness, whoever she is, needs to know that if we are pushed in the wrong way, we claw back. And what has been agreed needs to stick.
Got it.
And stay.
Understood. I can do that.
And you helped bring that together.
I did?
You did.
Oh, that's good. So bad at it.
Under pressure.
Pressure, pushing down.
It's actually not that much pressure. It's fine. I'm pretty sure I've got this covered. Confidence.
So confident. Much confidence.
Yeah.
So brave. Much brave. Very suave.
So is this something that we needed to speak to the Baroness about at some point? I've been doing a lot of things in the last 6 nights, so like I needed to
Well, obviously at their earliest convenience, I suppose. But I trust you to make a good decision on that.
I have to go. Nope, we're gonna keep that as an inside thought. Nat told me about the inside thoughts.
Do you say that out
Yes,
loud?
I say that out loud. Milo always says that out loud.
Callista's like, what's the Nat?
Oh my gosh, she's the best.
She is?
At a lot.
Is she another Growl?
No. I've never asked what Nat is. I know what Nat is!
Oh my god.
She lives in the basement. That's Milo.
She doesn't live in the basement, she lives in the attic.
Oh shit.
Zarin just constantly is like, let's just go to the basement where it's safe.
I know, Milo. I was so gonna say. No,
The last time I like got my sight, you got embraced. He's fine.
I know, she lives in the basement.
Okay.
Yeah, she's nice. It's fine. What were we talking about?
Carter.
Let's change the subject.
We were talking about how
Yeah.
you need to come forward to this Baroness.
Yes, I can do that. I've
Let
done that
her
a
know
lot.
that you will be representing the Gangrel
Okay,
at their council.
got it. I can do that.
If they refuse,
Well,
well, let's hope we don't have to burn that city when we come to it.
oh boy. That sounds real familiar. Okay.
But I trust. It sounds like you are in good standing with this leadership.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
Make sure
Yep.
you help us get the justice we deserve.
That is my whole goal.
Fair.
That is my whole purpose of running around and getting shot at and sneaking into buildings.
So Callista bounces behind you and goes, then it's settled. Yes. And she grabs you by the shoulder and gives you a good,
Oh boy.
good shake, and she's just like, cool. And hey, whoever this basement person is,
Yeah.
so
Sorry.
like,
I'm not there.
This is
I know you're not there.
I'll
So
be
whoever
fine.
this basement
Calista.
person is, bring them to the next one.
Oh boy. I think she'd like that a lot, actually. She would. She doesn't break the can.
I did not break the can. The can is fine. The can is totally fine. Shut
I'm gonna point to Gabby and be like, I brought Gabby, as she has not actually really met any other gangrel at all. Like, you are the most amount of gangrel she's ever seen in the amount of time. I've never asked that she's been around. So, like, this is Gabby. She's a fledgling.
Callista walks up to her a little bit and goes, "Hey. I'm Callista. You can call me Callie."
Aw. So cute. Sorry.
And Gabby just nods and goes, "You're excitable." So
There's no way that is the most excitable person you've met. Seriously.
it's not, but she is.
Alright, fair enough.
Callista goes, "Okay."
No, she's always like that. It's fine. It's fine. And then I will pull, they greet Gabby.
Yeah, they're
I
going to
will
go
pull
through and do that.
Ariana aside
Okay.
before it's her turn.
Okay.
And be like, okay, I'm going to tell you something while you were having your episode. The people that we're working with, and real quick, don't freak out again, are the Humanity Project. They're helping us. Yeah, okay. No. I will crush you.
It just gets better and better.
Doesn't it? So, you are going to help Benji. Benji, I'm going to give you his number. He is helping them.
Oh, this is the junkyard zone, right?
Yes, please don't
Okay.
talk to him about his junkyard. It will make him cranky. He already hates me. I will write back.
Okay.
I have misconceptions that have not been cleared up.
It's totally fine.
great.
I will
It's
write the
almost
number
11.
down.
Yep.
Yep.
So.
I'll
Yeah.
give it to her. I'm trying to wrap up by telling Ariana
Okay.
real quick.
Sounds
and
good.
so, basically just like, and then run her down what she missed, but be like, you don't get to go out and interact with these people. You are dead.
Okay. All right. She gives you a good look of understanding. Greetings have gone
Okay.
on with Gabby. And Gabby pulls herself away, and she's still kind of rubbing her arm a little bit, and she's just like, thanks for inviting me tonight, Milo."
Your clan. You're always welcome to be at one of the things.
Okay. Appreciate it. She nods to everyone there, and everyone goes, "We'll keep in touch. Stay safe." And they scatter into the night. Scatter! Fuck the police!
If you want, we can do the Gary thing later and just say it happened earlier.
Okay.
And we can just not do that right this minute. And
Okay.
just say that it happened earlier, and we'll just... Because
Sure.
we can retcon it. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, that's not a problem. Alright, so,
Because, yeah. It's past 11 now.
sorry.
It's all good. We got next Friday.
Do you gotta sign
good.
off, Avery?
I negotiated for 6 more minutes, so I'm good.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. Alright,
I have to go pick up Kirkwood.
let's get this
Enough
started.
to make a call to someone.
Oh, that's what's happening.
Yeah. So Zarin is gonna start going through old numbers till he finally gets one
Okay.
where he recognizes the voice.
Alright.
I imagine Vaughn just got done brutal feeding on a John. Picks up the phone, blood-covered mouth.
Yep.
Fergus Alistair Murray.
I'm glad you're starting
to sound
like yourself.
Oh, fucking me. Still got my number, that's cute.
Right? You know, no.
To be fair, I don't really change it ever, so you got that going for you.
I do.
always need something. You always need something.
I don't always need something. I thought you might want to do something with me.
So forward of you. Yeah, obviously, just tell me where to be.
You wanna go hunt Bigfoot? I know it's not Nessie, but we gotta work our way up.
Oh, stop. Literally, even before the Bigfoot mention, you only had to tell me where to go.
I'm just letting you know that's what we're doing.
I'm so ready. So ready. As
Alright.
long as I can fist fight it.
I think that's the plan, yeah. We're gonna try and get on our side, but
Can I fist fight it first?
I mean, we're probably gonna have to.
Oh, fucking A. Alright, where are you going?
I'll text you an address. I'll pick you
Fair
up.
enough. Quick ask.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Ellie's number no more. Can I get that? Figured I should call her and let her know I'm in town.
Alright.
Text it to me.
I'll text it to you.
I'll meet you at your address. Should I have my driver take me over or should I walk?
Probably a driver.
Oh, also my driver's he's still kind. So if it's not something he should be in to talk about.
Babe.
Ever since Arthur, I haven't made a goal. It's in bubbles.
How is he? You know what? We'll talk about it. We'll talk
Don't
about
ask.
it.
Don't ask.
Don't ask.
You know that Ellie's gonna want to know.
Oh well, then I'll tell Ellie about it.
Alright. I'll text you.
Okay.
See you soon.
Right, text me. Hurry
An
up.
hour.
I'd like to call her on the way over, if you don't mind.
Alright.
Okay. Love you.
Bye. Me too. Bye.
No, stay back. Fucking dick.
I'm loving
Like, literally, like, tapping his phone screen every 2 seconds,
Oh yeah.
waiting for,
Zaren's gonna
Zaren to
immediately
text
text
him.
it over.
Yep.
And then, real quick on the walk over, he'll call Billy.
Okay.
you.
Go ahead.
No, this is all. It's all you.
This is gonna be so bad.
Let's go, lady love.
Hello?
I'll give you
Hello?
I'll give you 2 guesses if you can figure out who this is.
What the fuck is that coming out of your mouth?
Alright. So it's easier than I thought it was.
No, I get to talk now. 10
Alright,
years.
I'll
I
listen.
haven't heard from you in 10 years. Where have you been? And
Can I answer that question or would you like to keep going?
you have about 2 seconds.
New York City.
That doesn't answer anything.
Well, I brought a gift for you if you'd like.
Gift?
Yeah, I got a lock of Sasha Rico's hair. You want it?
This is pure bribery and you know it.
Missed you.
I'm undecided.
Right. As if you were ever undecided about anything.
Where are you now? You still in New York?
I'm going to meet your brother to hunt a Bigfoot.
I'm so
And
fucked.
I
Vaughn?
wonder.
Vaughn, no, Vaughn.
Okay, alright, I'm listening.
You're going to meet Zaren. Did I hear this correctly?
You know I
Big-
can't lie to you, so yes, I said what I said. Liam in town.
owns my soul.
I figured I'd stop by and
That's right.
got a gift for him too if he's around.
Lots happened since you left.
Hey. How about this? I'll go hunt a Bigfoot with Erin, and then heard that you're up in Seattle.
For now.
Why don't I come get out for a night? I'll be your escort.
Okay. Yeah. Don't do anything stupid. I know Zaren's gonna talk to
I
you.
mean, we're hunting a Bigfoot. Does it get much
Like
sweeter
hunting
than
a
that?
fucking Bigfoot, yes. But I know you're gonna do it anyway, so.
Really, sorry for the way I left. It wasn't fair.
They're all gone. I'm sorry that they're gone too.
You're not gone. He's not gone. That's all matters. If they're not gone, they're just somewhere else, right? What we used to say back then.
Yeah,
Not gone, they're just somewhere else.
they are.
That fucking Phil Collins he used to say they'll be in your heart, you know.
Oh, fuck him. Ugh.
Don't say that. The Tarzan soundtrack is still to this day one of the best pieces of musical
You're not
composure
wrong,
I've
but
ever
I
heard in
hate
my
that
life.
you're saying it, alright? You know what?
Anywho.
I'll see you when you get here and we can talk. Which means you have to make it, so don't be stupid. Don't just go flying at it.
Me never.
Oh, I thought you didn't lie to me.
That wasn't a lie. It was a half truth, and I can get away with those.
Right. See you before morning?
Well, I don't know about that. It might be tomorrow night, but
Tomorrow night?
I'll try and make it as quick as I can.
Just let me know. And please have Zaren call me.
I keep telling him. Every time I talk to him, I say, call your sisters.
Every time you talk to him? What?
Every time. I tried to, at least until he'd pulled that stunt in Vegas, we were in contact, at least.
You knew?
I mean, I thought he was dead, but then I figured out he wasn't. I talked to Marius down in Beaver, and he told me that there is a constable who might be to my interest.
Huh. Fascinating. You know
Speaking
what?
of, he has a rather rampant obsession with you.
Huh. We'll just have to keep that interest.
Professional?
Right.
Take care of him for you. I always do.
Have him call me.
Of course. I will say he's gotten a bit soft. Like emotionally, you know. Like
He's the emotionally vulnerable.
We have a lot to talk about.
we always come up with something to talk about, don't we?
Like I said, a lot happened while you were gone.
What happened on my end as well.
We can talk about it. Luke, put that down! Oh, I have to go.
Fair enough for your babysitting.
What?
You babysitting?
You babysitting.
We have a lot to talk about.
Sorry, I know I keep dragging this out. You got kids now.
Just the one.
See, good boy.
The rest.
There's a lot to be said, Ellie, but I can tell you this over the phone. There are no greater blessings than a good bairn. You know that?
Very lucky for him, even if he's... Put it down! I have to go. I'll talk to you later on, love you, bye. Click.
Vaughn just kind of stares at the phone for a minute.
Oh.
Like, wipes the blood off his face.
Yep.
Fuck. Just puts his phone away and keeps walking. And that is where I will have to
Yep.
bid the adieu for the evening.
Buenos
Get
noches.
some sleep.
Yeah, schlaf gut. Have fun. I will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Yep. Bye.